Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here. Lots going on today, but I think I'm gonna do the live stream again for the VP debate. I wasn't gonna do it, but I mean, so much happened today. But it's gonna take a while for me to even process it, quite frankly. So, the Hillary stuff, the Obamagate stuff is like exploding all over. It's a big mess. I mean, that's my opinion. It's a big friggin' mess. Do I think the Obama and Hillary are guilty? Absolutely, because again, it all comes down to the idea of you know uh, 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 plausible deniability, right? They manage their plausible deniability like well, we couldn't know that, right? Like that, right? So if I'm not allowed to know something, but I know it, I deny I know it because I have plausible deniability that I didn't know. Not because of whether or not I actually knew it, right? Because keep in mind, Obama and everybody underneath him said, oh, Hillary's going to get elected and all this stuff will go under the rug, only to come out in a Freedom of Information Act decades later when nobody cared and they were all out of office and retired, and somebody would do a documentary raising questions, but none of these people would ever be accountable. And no one's going to be accountable. So cool your jets. They're not going to do a perp walk. None of these people will ever go to prison. I would like to see them at least get indicted and have to go to court. Now, I'd love to see Hillary in court being forced to testify and Obama, but I don't expect them to go to jail. Everybody in the government will be like, you can't send the first black president to jail, Trump. Are you out of your mind? And as far as Hillary Clinton, although nobody really likes her, um, I don't think they'll have the same reaction kind of about her. Like, no, she's too important. People won't stand for it kind of thing. So, unless they confess, in which case it's like they've given permission to go to jail. But they'll never confess. They'll fight it tooth and nail for years. They'll have the best attorneys. Whatever money's left in the Democrats will be dumped into their defense fund. Right, Joan? Right? Sorry, I'm doing a whole video now. But what probably will happen is they're going to pick a scapegoat. And my money is either on Comey, who kind of burned both sides of the aisle, or Brennan, Joan. I was going to say Brennan. Brennan is kind of an unlikable figure. And speaking of Joan, her birthday gift came. Her birthday was on the 27th. Here you go, Joan. Bacon strips for you. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. Mmm. So I ordered this bag, which obviously not for a little dog. I thought this was a smaller bag online, but that's Joan's luck. She's good luck, my little dog. So yeah, that's my thoughts on my initial thoughts on the whole Obamagate thing. It's bad. It's really bad. And Biden's tied into it. And really, the investigation I would love to see Trump and Barr tear into is the Hunter Biden one, because that one's more ongoing. But this is going to hurt Biden a little more. I mean, at this point, people have made up their minds. I think most people who are Democrats who can't bring themselves to vote for Trump and they really hate Trump, but they see Biden for who he is, they're just not going to vote. Or they may vote for Joe Jorgensen, as one online pundit said. Good for you. Thanks for your vote. I'm not too excited about Joe Jorgensen myself, being that she's a libertarian candidate. She's, in my view, thrown far too much stuff behind BLM, and for that, she lost my vote. So, anywho, let me get ready for this VP thing. Oh, and I'm going to do an exclusive on BitChute for you BitChooters out there. Again, sorry, I couldn't figure out how to get the live stream transferred to BitChute. I'm a bit of a boomer when it comes to some of the tech, so forgive me, but you don't want to miss my BitChute exclusive. It's a Hollywood hot take about a new PSA, and let me tell you something. It's out of control.